Good morning, team. Thank you. Thank you for jumping on with me today. I am so grateful. Today's call, episode 220, Your Vision Requires a Daily Check-in. It's an important topic that we're going to discuss today, and one that should be, if I'm you, you should be listening to this one over and over again. Before I get into the details, though, I want to remind you of my professional purpose. And that is to help you, the broker advisor, optimize your productivity and help you become the best version of yourself. Why? Because happy brokers sell more real estate. And I do that by helping you handle challenges and opportunities that you face every day. If you can effectively manage certain situations that arise on a daily basis in your business, you'll be more productive and live a life that is the best version of you. And then I just ask that you listen today as if we are on a one-on-one coaching call, either in my office or on the phone. On this 220th episode of my Monday Morning Pep Talk, I'll discuss a topic that is, in theory, so easy to do, but is also so difficult for most to complete on a daily basis. The 3-year vision you created when you build out your business and life plan needs a daily check-in. The absence of full buy-in to your goals and vision will slow down your progress and make the entire goal attainment process frustrating. That end goal, the finish line, your vision, is what will get you out of bed in the morning. It will pick your friends. It will pick what you eat. It will schedule your day, put you to bed, and wake you up each morning. Your 3-year vision and your goals that support it are promises you've made to yourself. A simple daily routine added to your morning and evening rituals will be the difference between you living the way you want to live or not meeting that standard you set for yourself. Here's a quick test to see if you have moved past being quote unquote stuck in this area. If I was to ask you, describe to me the highlights of your 3-year vision, it takes more than 5 seconds to catch your breath and confidently launch into a statement that describes your vision and your supporting goals. You've got some work to do. Okay. If the words easily come to you, you're doing great and are most likely emotionally attached to your desired outcomes. Okay. So that is a test I've been using for the last 5, 6, 7 years. If I ask you that question, you can't immediately answer it. That means you're not memorizing it. You have not fully engaged with it. So ask yourself that question and see where you end up. If you're stuck in this area, simply add the following to your daily routines. Okay. Number one, here's the steps I'm going to take you through. There's 5 of them. If you haven't already, develop your 3-year vision. For a deeper dive into how to do that, I invite you to reference back to Monday Morning Pep Talk, episode 184. It was part of my Take Flight last year, and it's called Choose Your Destination. And in the email that I sent out tomorrow, the links to that will be there. Okay. Number 2, take the results of that visioneering exercise and post it where you can see it throughout the day. Some people have it on the wall in their home office, posted to a mirror. Maybe it's in your planner or within the business planning document that you've created, or maybe it's on a vision board. All right. But you need to look at it and review it in your mind at least twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. Okay. That was number 2. Number 3, like I said, review it once in the morning and once in the evening. Get emotionally involved with it. Use your senses to feel it and train your mind and subconscious to believe that it's already a reality. Okay. You have to believe that it's already a reality. This way you are training your subconscious. And by doing that, your brain doesn't know what's reality and between what's reality and what you're telling it. So you got to tell your brain a different story. Now, for some enhanced results, add this to your meditation or mindfulness process in the morning. okay, which I do every day. Number 4, be consistent. Do it every day. In Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill in the 1930s, Hill stresses the significance of daily goal review. He said, after interviewing over 500 self-made and wealthiest people of the time, that this practice reinforces goals in the subconscious mind while increasing commitment and focus. Regular reflection enhances clarity, motivation, and creativity by aligning efforts towards successful outcomes. I think maybe for some of us, we should pick that book back up, right? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and reread it. Number 5, commit to understanding that you become what you think about. You become what you think about, plain and simple. You need to program the most powerful data and information processor available to you. That's your mind. Until you truly understand this, you will be drawn to paths that are much more difficult. Pro tip number 1, your vision should not be based on a revenue, production, or GCI goal. The answer lies in the why behind the reason you want or need that level of income. Okay. Now, I've had people bring that up. Jim, I want to do 50 million for the next 3 years. And then I'll ask the question, okay, why? And many cases that they can't come up with that answer. Okay. That's the ego speaking, not the vision. The ego is, I want to do a certain amount of production so I can be on a leaderboard or, compare at a certain level from a production standpoint. Now you can use that to drive yourself, right, as a motivator, but truly the vision lies below that number. Why do I want that? Why do I want that production? Why do I feel that I need to make that kind of money? What am I going to do with it? What does it provide me? What does it create? What opportunities does that create? That is where you need to start with your vision. Team, this is not woo-woo, okay? This is flat out strategy. Pro tip number 2, set the vision. Learn the skills to meet the vision, okay? Many of us are afraid to create a vision because we don't have the skills to meet it currently. Okay. That's where this quarterly business planning process and getting 1% better every day comes in. Just know that there's a formula and you got to trust it. You got to follow it. Let me say that again. Set your goals for how you want to live and who you want to become. That's your vision. Don't worry about the how. Okay. Go learn the how, create the how. Why do you think I do these Monday morning pep talks every week? I am providing the how. You have to do the do, okay? Set the vision and then learn the skills. Pro tip number 3, success leaves clues. I have made this a part of my daily routine since 2010, and I'm in the midst of my 4th extended vision cycle. And once you understand the power of this concept, you will make it a huge part of your life planning and daily routines. You become addicted, okay? I committed to this after I read Think and Grow Rich and after I listened to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. That's a YouTube video that you can look up. It'll be linked in my email tomorrow. There is a reason why the gyms are full in January and empty by the end of February. Okay. Many of you saw how busy they were over the last week or two. It's a place to go since it was so cold outside, but also people were still committed to their New Year's resolutions, right? Where they created those New Year's resolutions to get started. They posted them on social media. They made those promises to themselves and they forgot after just a few weeks. For those of you that are winning in this area, I truly, truly applaud you. You are on your way to successfully manifesting your goals and your vision. For those of you that are having a challenge staying focused and continue to fall back into old routines, it's time. It's time to retrain your brain once and for all. Will 2024 be that year for you? Will it be different for you? If you try this exercise for 30 days, the most important habit will be well on its way to being formed. And you'll start finding yourself making better decisions. You'll start to see that vision become the ultimate productivity filter that all of your decisions get processed through. You'll start to decipher, is this ego speaking or is this my vision speaking? What is it? I want you to ask yourself a few questions. What does your daily what does a daily routine to review my vision cost me financially? What does it cost me financially to do this? I think you know the answer. Nothing. What will be the impact of reviewing my goals and my vision daily? Massive, massive impact. How easy is it for me to implement this into my daily habits and routines? For some, it's hard. That's why many people don't do it. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to live that life and become that person that you want to become? Just got to make that decision. This is a decision between am I committed or am I interested? People that are committed do what they need to do. If you're just interested, that gym membership isn't getting used come February. So when will today be the day you start? Team, have a great week. I appreciate you. If you are not getting my weekly email, send me an email to jim@askjimmiller.com to get on that list, or you can go to my Instagram profile at askjimmiller to register. You can also listen to the raw cut, like you heard it today, Apple Podcast, and then the sound engineered versions take a little while longer to get up, but they are going to be on Spotify and YouTube. And again, I'm putting them out there for you guys to use as training and coaching tools. And they're there for you. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for jumping on. I will talk to you next week. Thank you.